Alright, welcome back to the channel, Collective. We're going to go ahead and get the next message for the next sign, okay? Y'all just bear with me right quick because my Pandora wound up stopping for a second while my phone tried to get a little charge on it. Okay, I didn't notice the whole time the plug wasn't even really plugged in, so it wasn't charging. So, but I can say it feels like it's significant, right? Because I was sitting there shuffling this deck, right? I'm about to put the cards from the last message back in there, which was Scorpio reading. Okay. And I see to be fair and loyal heart. Okay. You also got blessed. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take it, but it was in the reverse. But I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's like it could be significant. Okay. Maybe that's the problem. Is somebody didn't like how blessed somebody was, or they didn't like somebody's energy. Because you got to think about it. When you high vibrational, you stay above. Okay. So you got people that's intentionally trying to attack you or bring you down. Somebody, their frequency that they're on, it allows somebody to be like, what is that word when it's, I ain't in my phone, it's off. It's on, dang. Oh, what is that called? It's on the tip of my tongue, y'all, when it's like something, I don't know why I'm hearing resistant, but it's, I don't know if it's repellent, but you know how when rain hits something and it don't even absorb? It's like how somebody could be sending somebody attacks or doing something and somebody just maneuvers through life like it just don't even bother them. It's their energy. Like even if somebody is being attacked, okay, they have a sense of carrying themselves in a sense of like somebody just chooses the high road, okay, the high road. But you be mindful that's what this is all about. Because I was finished just to say that I'm taking this out because it feels like a situation is being made fair for somebody who is a very loyal person or have been loyal to a lot of people. Okay, now I don't know if it's the people somebody's been loyal to. That be mindful, but then it just feels like no, something is being made fair for somebody who's loyal. Now, you be mindful if it's something that deals with just that somebody was loyal to somebody that they didn't realize was actually trying to take them down. Because that's what this gives me in the reverse. This is giving somebody rises above. It's somebody you can throw salt on their image. They still gonna carry themselves. You can try to taint other people's perspective of them. They still gonna carry themselves. You can stop people from being a friend. They still gonna carry themselves. If somebody can definitely stand alone. But it feels like somebody's been taking attack after attack after attack, and it was because of this energy that they have, and somebody was just trying their best to pull somebody out of that energy. Okay. So something can definitely deal with somebody who's low vibrational, but I'm gonna put it in the upright because I feel like something is at the hands of just that. Somebody who has fought hard to stay true to who they are, no matter what their situation and circumstances were. And be mindful because it could be just that. Something about how you may deal with situations that people are not able to see. But I feel like when you show up, you show out. So people don't know you may be at home and you cry a lot. People don't know the time that you didn't sit in the bathtub and really just pour it out. Okay. It feels like this. People just think because of who you show up as in society that you don't go through shit. So now you got people that feel like they purposely try to humble some damn body. Or bring somebody down who they feel like, oh, well, this person think they too good, or they just a goody two shoes the whole time, just because you don't see their struggle, or you don't see how they respond to struggle. Okay, don't mean. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all, the fact is, somebody don't know what somebody been through. They don't have a clue what somebody done been through. Somebody know how it feel to be homeless, abandoned, orphaned. Like somebody know how it feel to really be out here on their own. In bad situations. So you be mindful why somebody can show up and shine in the light just because you didn't see their dark times. And you be mindful collectively whatever sign comes out, this is your message. Because you feel like you got somebody they intentionally try to humble some damn body because how somebody shows up, they don't have a clue of what you've been through. Don't have a clue because they didn't see it. All they see is when you do just this. You show up like this. You see what I'm saying? When you show up like this. If it's somebody purposely try to do something here and they don't realize something's being made fair because the universe knows what somebody else has been through just because somebody didn't see it. Okay. I don't know what this is. I just heard you got to see it to believe it. That's people's problem. You ain't got to see somebody struggle to know what they've been through and why they carry themselves the way that they carry themselves to this day. It ain't for you to see. Somebody don't wear their struggles. If somebody don't look like what they've been through. That's the deception around something. Somebody carry somebody and try to humble somebody or put somebody down or bring them down. Because somebody don't walk in the light of their past pain and things like that. It's somebody who, I'm gonna say this because you know when you start a job and they say this, that when you come in here, you leave your problems at the door. There's somebody to do that. They ain't finna come in there and show you exactly what they've been through. They don't wear their struggles, they past, none of that. They situations and circumstances on they don't. You will never know somebody been through the things that they have been through. Because guess what? When they walk through that door, this is what you gonna see. But that's not cool that somebody try to purposely humble somebody and don't know the half of what somebody's been through. And that's for some of y'all why somebody's gonna be giving a leg up in a situation. Because some of y'all, somebody definitely intentionally try to kick somebody down. And whatever they did, it wasn't even by the books. So something wasn't done fairly. So if some of y'all wasn't fair when somebody took a certain perception and they didn't even know that somebody had already been through enough. That's why I say people need to leave people alone. You don't know what people been through. If somebody choosing to stay true to who they are is what's going to play a role in why they get a leg up. And for some of y'all, it's just that this feel like it's going to be a sensitive message for the fact that somebody put somebody through something and they didn't know the half of what somebody had already experienced. That is what feels like it's the sensitive part of this message. Okay. So let's see, collective. Maybe it's the reason my phone needs to be off. I'm trying to tell you because this would sound like now and now somebody needs to hear every word. Because at this point, somebody in this collective, baby, you've been through something and people trying to humble you, baby, and they don't have a clue. Yeah, some of y'all they try to take you out your purpose. So we're gonna go ahead and put that up, right? Okay. It's almost like something you were meant to be doing. Somebody didn't feel like you deserved it because of how you act or come off. And this is somebody who will put you through experiences just because they feel like, oh, that person ain't never been through nothing the whole time. Somebody been through more than what somebody else been through. They just don't wear it. They don't come off like it. They don't. It is somebody, they open their mouth and tell you everything they've been through, you would be surprised. You probably somewhere crying. And somebody didn't know the half of what somebody already been through, so it's cool. We got you will receive a message / call of good news. This is a twin flame / soulmate connection, empathic being. Anything being hidden will soon be revealed, okay? We just gonna stick with this bottom card. And then for some of y'all, I ain't gonna understand. If I flip it in the reverse, this feels like somebody, what may not come off as the best news is just that. Somebody found out just that who they are and how they are is why connections tried to sabotage them. Because it was at the hands of people that tried to intentionally, purposely humble somebody that they felt like had carried themselves as if they was too good, and the whole time somebody been through hell and back. And it wasn't somebody's place to try to put somebody through a certain situation or circumstance just because they didn't, I can't stress this, baby, just because they didn't see the hell somebody been through. Somebody got more life experience than a lot of people that try to humble somebody here, tell you that much. That's what somebody wasn't aware of. So that's okay. But something definitely here was unfair with that by the book in the reverse. But just be mindful, this is a twin flame soulmate connection, empathic being, anything being hidden, chosen one, you're right, follow your intuition. Release what no longer serves your highest good. Truth. Things are going on behind the scene for your protection. Everything after this is in the upright except something that may not come up as the best news. So that's why I'm swapping the roles, because for some of y'all with that 22 being on the card, it goes this way. What doesn't come off as the best news to find out why you've been going through what you've been going through. And it's everything I just said before now. Because whatever somebody didn't see and how you carry yourself to this day is why somebody felt the need to try to humble you. So, but look at everything after that is beautiful. So, and that's for some of y'all, somebody's leg up. Okay. And that's honestly, remember the first way I took it was this in the upright. But that puts all this in the reverse. Maybe that's what somebody underestimated. Okay. But no, I feel like to take it the second way I feel guided to is no, something may not come up as the best news, baby, but everything after that is beautiful. So somebody's connected to a twin flame and they being empathically guided towards something that deals with the truth. Somebody also know how to read between the lines of other people's communication too. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. We're gonna leave it at just that. Okay. So let's see. Somebody definitely try to take somebody out their purpose. And for some of y'all, I think that not the best news is that somebody try to sabotage somebody. Okay. But we're gonna put this in upright. Okay. Because that may be the area that somebody's being given a leg up in. Because it feels like whatever somebody's went through, they went through enough hell. They deserve to be where they are in life. Like they deserve to be in a certain position. Even if it was trying to be held up by somebody else, somebody was trying to be kicked down by somebody else. Like wherever somebody's going in life, it feels like they it's rightfully due to them. It don't feel like it has anything to do with favor. It feels like somebody that's just been through triumphs, and what they do is they look forward to the next day. Even if they had a horrible yesterday, there's somebody who's gonna get up tomorrow and act like, okay, new day. It's gonna be alright. We're gonna get through it. There's somebody that'll be just that they still out here being loyal to people, like they ain't never been betrayed and backstabbed. And that's what people don't see. Like, it's okay though. Let's see, collective. I'm gonna just take it because I just picked up one. So we got Virgo coming out. I don't know how significant your connection to a Libra is. That's the last sign, baby. I don't know why. As soon as I said that's the last sign, I'm giving this energy of just that it's the best for last. So I don't know. Maybe Virgo, you may want to check out Libra reading. Okay, let's be mindful of what you may just did. You may not have known what somebody put somebody else through because you didn't see it. You may not have known what somebody had intended for somebody else because you didn't see it. Somebody's definitely being given a leg up in the situation at just at the hands of people that try to purposely sabotage somebody all because they are who they are. Somebody can walk in the room and light it up as if they've never been through darkness. Watch out now. So let's go ahead, Virgos. Yeah, let me tell you something. Something is divine intervention. It's somebody that not know somebody's past choices, or somebody that knows somebody's past. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it ain't gotta be about this. Somebody went the wrong way when they even tried to bring somebody down, so it don't matter. We got divine intervention, baby. But something's being made fair. Something's definitely being made fair, Virgos. Now, something can deal with a connection that you are loyal to, or a connection that was loyal to you. So, be mindful of something. So you definitely have a connection that's very loyal to you, or you were loyal to. It's something. Okay. That may be even what's going on. Some of y'all maybe want to check out Scorpio. I ain't gonna start. You may need to go back and look at the last sign. I ain't gonna start. You may be going to Scorpio back. Yeah. I don't know if somebody was dealing with a Scorpio, but somebody may need to go to Scorpio. Because it really feels like somebody intended for people to look down on a certain individual, or push somebody to a certain point in their life where people couldn't do nothing but look down on somebody. And some of y'all had something dealt with somebody who was looking just that they wanted to be above somebody, and they had to do just that. What you gotta do to be above somebody, you gotta bring them down. So that's why I said it's a sense here that somebody intentionally tried to humble some damn body here. You know who thought they was God. It's okay. They definitely may be sorry after they see something here, baby. And some of y'all, you be mindful because you may not, like I said, you may not even have known something was going on. You may not have known somebody you had a lot of love for was somewhere dealing with people that was projecting their reflections off on somebody else. And you be mindful that you may have actually listened to somebody that did this. Okay. Because there was a sense of deception in Scorpio reading where just that somebody couldn't just have a breakthrough and really see the truth of what was going on because just that. And be mindful, you could be just that type of person that, you know, your perception about somebody may not change because the person that's telling you the information may be somebody that's actually closer to the person. So it's like, well, shit, if you see the person every day and I don't, I mean, how can you not be telling the truth? Yeah, okay. Okay. You be mindful. Because you be mindful somebody was just that they had a close view. Okay, well, guess what? One of your eyes was covered. So at the end of the day, whatever somebody fed back to you was half of the truth. Be mindful of that too. That's why somebody couldn't have a breakthrough. They was only getting one side of the truth of a situation. They wasn't able to see something from the other side because somebody was only showing them what they wanted to see or telling them what they wanted them to know. That's simple. That's where somebody may be a little bit apologetic because they something happens to somebody that's loyal. This could be just at the hands of innocence. Like, as I told you, this message kind of is giving off this energy. Even I would feel bad. Like, no, that's fucked up. How dare somebody try to humble somebody? What? Who somebody's confidence only made them insecure. Stop it. That's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah, I keep seeing chemistry want to come out too, so you be mindful of something. I don't know what this is. And somebody could be just there noticing how cold and detached somebody was, but they didn't have the same chemistry as them. Something was not mutual. Fact is, something was definitely not mutual. And it ain't saying it couldn't have been. Somebody could have definitely been attracted to somebody. It could have been lustful. Okay? But for some of y'all, be mindful because regret's sticking up. So you be mindful just that somebody's left in regret when you find out some type of truth here. Okay? Or something somebody did just to leave somebody feeling, I'm trying to tell you the opposite of this energy, you already know. This usually is the light bulb shining. You be mindful somebody completely try to leave somebody not only in power would make them feel like they were worthless and weak, but they definitely try to dim somebody's light. And it feels like somebody do just that, come to you and tell you half of the truth so that you would, no, that's not cool. Okay. Because this could be where you ask somebody about somebody and it just depends. Let's go ahead and get you guys a message, Virgos. I told you, it's a lot of confusion going on around the situation. So at this point, Virgos, if this ain't what somebody did to you or did to somebody that you had a very significant loyal connection to, then you be mindful of something here. Okay? Be mindful of what could be foresight. Be mindful if it resonates with your recent past, current, present, or near future, because I also feel like just that it's a lot of confusion around something here. It's a lot of confusion around the situation, okay? Especially when you deal with somebody who's been going through some type of past lack and suffering. It's almost like somebody themselves can be just that confused. They're like, how did you go from being this person? And now what you got going on? Like, how did that happen? What is going on with you? And somebody is very confused about it, but everything I just told you before now is what somebody went through. It's just as simple. It's just that simple. Somebody ain't no longer be confused. The only way somebody's still confused is if they just choose to be confused. Okay. Like for some of y'all, somebody wanted somebody to be confused about what was going on with you. So, I'm going to take it. This is just simply somebody's karma, balance, and justice, and you definitely want to go Scorpio. Is this what Scorpio's card? So we're going to do just that. Divine intervention for somebody is in Scorpio's message. So I don't know if this is at the hands of a Scorpio. They try to do this to somebody else, but you be mindful of something. It ain't got to necessarily be an actual Scorpio. Just be mindful of what you're going to see. And Scorpio messages about how bad somebody thought they was going to do somebody. Okay. So we got completion and union. I ain't going to take them though. They both was in reverse though. So something for somebody could definitely feel like a never-ending cycle. Because at this point, this feel like it affects somebody's relationships. Yeah, we got, something different to do with somebody's foundation. That's what I mean. Like somebody's like, wait a minute, you used to stand on your own too. What do you mean? What is going on? Somebody's completely confused about what's going on. Now be mindful, Virgo, this could be completely confused about what you've been going through. Well, you know why? Everything that I said before this point is somebody's confirmation. If some everything I said before this point is just that somebody's divine intervention, because they may have not been just there looking at how deep something really was at the hands of people around them. You really want to go to Scorpio then. Because at this point, I don't think it's about Scorpio. I think it's about energy. Now, however the cards align for you, you just be mindful. But we got closed off, guarded, and resistance. So this could be somebody that comes off like this because you don't know what they're going through. Okay. And maybe somebody feel like you don't understand their situation. Or maybe just be mindful of something. Because it could be just that too. Is if I'm telling somebody something and they just act like, oh my God, I just don't seem to understand it. Okay, well, I'm going to stop talking. It's at this point. As long as I understand, overstand, and understand, I'm not going to sit up here and live my life trying to prove to other people or make them understand something that they're not. If they're not understanding, then maybe it's a time, baby. Maybe it's a time for them to see something. Okay. And then most time confusion be because people hearing different stories about somebody from different people. So it's like I'm telling you one thing, and then well, let's go back. Let's say Virgo. You got one person telling you one thing. Okay, somebody else telling you another, and somebody else telling you another. Of course, you're gonna be confused. And for some of y'all Virgo, this is what you had happen. Somebody told somebody one thing, somebody told somebody else another thing, and then somebody else came along and told somebody else another thing. That's why somebody's sitting somewhere away from you completely confused on why you may be going through something in your life. And you may have even gotten to a point of just that trying to communicate it to somebody, but it just feels like they're not. You may have did just that got closed off, guarded and resistance at just the fact of just that feeling like people were not trying to see the truth of what you was going through. Okay. It's like telling people like, no, they hateful, they spiteful. I know that they trying to play with my life. And people like, why would you think somebody's after you? Until boom, Virgo, a whole insurance policy show up at my door that I did not approve of. You see what I'm saying? So it's just an example for some of y'all. I've dealt with it a lot. This is kind of what got me like this with a lot of people. I'm not going to prove to you nothing. At this point, as I'm going to tell you, today I made, now you know how many people I told about this insurance stuff? Today I made one phone call, talked to somebody and ran the situation down. You know the first thing she said? What they was trying to do, take you out? Okay, well, why is it that I ran into 40 different people before you and you the only one get it? Cool, because I'm coming your way tomorrow. Like, what? I'm so glad the universe is doing just this. I've been telling people for the longest what was going on, long before I found out about the policy. You know how many people did this? Play confused. I don't know why you would think people would be after you. You're such a great person. You don't do nothing to nobody. Ugh. And you go back and listen to everything I said before this point. Plus Scorpio read. Okay. Because sometimes it's not about you doing anything to anybody. Some people are just not happy with themselves, so it's hard for them to be happy for other people around them. But they still living in their ego, so they got to do something to make themselves feel better than the person that, like, no, people will bring you all the way down. And based off of how you carry yourself, people will think that they put in a position to humble you. And once again, don't know half of what you've been through. Like I said, be mindful of something, Virgo, because you ain't see it. Okay, don't mean it wasn't true. Okay. Because I'm telling you, today has been, I'm trying to tell you. One thing I ain't gonna say I'm not happy about, but I'm staying consistent. I'm gonna stay positive about it. Because as you see, I'm still pushing these messages, but they got flagged so much I want to say, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. But after I paused today, and like I said, I made a phone call, and babe, when I told somebody about this policy and that job and how they didn't do that until after I left, hey, when that lady opened her mouth and said what she said, you don't know how fulfilling that was to me at the heart space. For me to have ran across so many people I have been for years communicating this to. And talked to one person, and the first thing they said was the same thing I've been saying this whole time. Cool. So whoever that's for, somebody definitely guilty of sabotaging themselves. Okay. But I ain't gonna take that because that just slid out. No, we're gonna leave it over here. Okay. Because it'd be just that lack, doubt, present. So y'all be mindful somebody could be going through some type of lack in a present moment. It's because they try to give somebody a false offer. Somebody's guilty of sabotaging themselves because they gave somebody a false offer. So you be mindful of somebody's current situation, circumstances, and if it looks like it's mirroring somebody else and what they may be going through, it's just that somebody played a role in why somebody's going through something that they're going through, and that they probably in their present moment currently going through it. And then you be mindful of somebody that just that they was loyal to a certain connection, offered a lot to a certain connection, and turned around and turned their back on somebody. And left them in a certain situation, and now it feels like somebody's karma. So they got to experience it to see how I feel because they had somebody that was loyal. Now we're gonna continue to move forward though, Virgo. Since I can see this will go up to 40 minutes if I keep going this route. I'm gonna take this energy out because it just feels like somebody who at some point in time it could have been just that somebody communicated something to somebody and they could have did just that, offered a helping hand in a situation or circumstance somebody was going through, and it feels like somebody just completely turned their back on somebody, possibly because just that they didn't see something mutual about what somebody was saying. But it looks like somebody who they also didn't even try to look into it either. Just somebody do just that, cast you away. Virgo talks about Virgo just confused, they tripping, they over there going through some shit. I don't know, maybe it's their situation getting the best of them whole time. Whatever Virgo think is going on is possibly just what Virgo think is going on. And it ain't really just about thinking. Sometimes it's about what you feel versus what you're thinking and putting them together, and something is just that truth. Because you also got a card out here that represents how you feel. So imagine that not the best news is just that communicating something that you were strongly standing on to somebody. And they just turn it down and act like that as a reflex to the person that's trying to communicate what's going on with them. That is not the best news. When you're reaching out to somebody that you've been loyal to or somebody that you see as a loyal connection and trying to communicate to them something you're going through and they act like you tripping. Okay. That is not the best news to hear from somebody that you have a lot of love for. And some of y'all be mindful. Somebody could have just not said nothing at all. Like some of y'all not so good news that somebody received is they sent a message to somebody and told them about something and somebody didn't even say nothing back. You gotta be mindful. I'm trying to tell you, Lord forbid it's what somebody's twin flame that did them like that though. Cause that may be with somebody. I don't feel like that though, but just be mindful. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. Because if that's the case, that may be somebody that just, they regret the choice they made. They regret not taking something serious that they didn't realize they had a lot more clarity. Okay. The only reason that somebody could have some type of regret in that situation is that now the person himself is coming off closed off to them. Because at the time in their life they communicated something that was, for some of y'all, the truth. Okay, but because there was so much confusion around something, I feel like that's the sense of innocence. Something had a whole lot of confusion around it. It's like, Virgos, you telling somebody one thing, and then you feel like, okay, that's not the best news. They didn't respond back, or maybe whatever they said back made you feel like you was tripping. Okay, and then you find out after the fact that the reason why they may have thought you was tripping is they got somebody else that's reaching out to them, telling them something totally different. Or maybe the person themselves, when you communicated something to them, Virgo, they go and ask somebody else. And then, of course, I showed y'all them two cards where somebody only going to tell somebody half of the truth. Because they're trying to alter somebody's perception of how they see something. So they only made somebody even more confused of what was going on. Lord forbid, when just like that, Virgo, you communicate to somebody like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my job targeting me, or I don't know, my check been showing up short and now I'm late on the rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like my job is doing it on purpose. Okay, because it's a bunch of people that's clicked up and they act like if you don't want to be their friend, and they start doing little spiteful stuff to get you to quit or fired. Okay, and then boom, Virgo go to somebody else that's kind of mutual or something, and somebody that may know or be mindful. Could have been somebody else that you was once cool with. Okay, and they like, yeah, Virgo up there talking about some they short on the rent. Then somebody gonna tell somebody just that they probably is short on the rent. But Virgo been having a lot going on lately, and Virgo just ain't been the same no more. They seem like they come off more sad and something. You know what I'm saying? Like just making up stuff that makes somebody think like, oh, okay, yeah, they just probably tripping. I ain't gonna take no consideration to what Virgo just told me, because it's like I said, somebody listened to somebody that was altering their truth. Somebody was only giving somebody half of the truth to alter their perception and how they viewed something that was going on here in the situation. Okay, so let's continue, Virgos. Okay, because this is a soulmate, but it's also a lesson in the reverse. Okay, you may not be seeing the progress now, but trust that it's happening regardless in the reverse. Okay, I feel like these cards, Virgos, is coming out in reverse because this is a soulmate, but it's also a lesson. No, this was somebody who purposely tried to put somebody through something. If this was somebody's learning lesson for them to learn, be mindful. For some of y'all, it wouldn't have so much confusion around it, but even if it was a lesson, this wouldn't be in the reverse. This was some of y'all that try to teach somebody a lesson. It's like somebody really tried to humble somebody. Like, oh, you want to walk around here confident? You got your own crib, you got your own car. Okay, watch this. Something is wrong with this energy. And then it's just that somebody wanted somebody not to feel like they came as far as they did. But some of y'all, it's just that. Just because somebody didn't see the progress that somebody had been through, that's the thing. I told you somebody was confused. I don't even feel like this was somebody that was confused. I just think that they caused a lot of confusion when it came to other people's perspective of what somebody was actually going through. And it feels like it's at the hands of somebody who purposely tried to humble somebody. Purposely. And then we got the divine has your back. It's always there guiding, supporting, and whispering. Okay. So let me go ahead and speed y'all up just a little bit, Virgos. I don't want y'all to be too long, but then I also don't want the risk to go with the message being flagged, because that's a little fear of mine now that I think about it, because now that this is in the reverse, I'm wondering if Scorpio would even post. Like, you'd be surprised. I've been trying not to mention any other signs and another sign for the fact that they've been getting flagged at a very high rate this time. This is the 1 week these messages that when I say, if y'all could only even ask my laptop how many messages I've recorded, you wouldn't even know. I'm up to almost 20 to 30, and it's only 12 signs of the zodiac. But this is how much they have been getting flagged. And that to me is weird. Is that it's like I said, it don't matter. We got concern coming out in reverse, Virgo. So that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody only did something so that somebody will have the least concern to be concerned about something going on with you. Okay, now I'm gonna start keeping it about you guys, Virgo, but you need to be mindful of this needing to swap the role. But now you're seeing the truth of what was going on with a third party, okay? Or what a third party was doing to a connection that had you had loyalty to. Like, you shared some type of level of loyalty with somebody. Or somebody saw you as a loyal connection, or you saw somebody else as a loyal connection. We got a lot coming out. We got sudden wealth, thief, thoughts, community. Is this not what I just said? Life insurance policy without my consent. And it was at the employee I last worked at. Everybody's not that though, so I'm going to put that back, but you be mindful. I don't know how much confusion it could be at this point. Okay. I just feel like at some point somebody tried to mess up somebody's financials. Like, somebody try to sabotage somebody financially just so they can go through some type of lack. And then you be mindful how deep it may go, though. Okay? Because we got a gift coming out. Okay? So Virgo, something be being gifted to you guys, okay? Especially if this is your energy, like I said. This is not cool. Somebody purposely tried to humble somebody. So we got distant horizon. So the divine has you guys back. It's about to help you guys bring in some type of balance. It could even just be your situation and what you had to endure is about to come to the light. Okay? It's definitely giving energy. What's done in the dark definitely comes into, like, definitely comes to light. Definitely comes to light. I said what's done in the dark definitely comes to lack. So you be mindful, like I said, somebody who they only going through something because of the situation and circumstance they left somebody else in. Okay. But you gotta think about it. I don't know if something actually deals with like a situation that deals with legal, but I feel like at this point, and it's just going off example, you be mindful how you feel if somebody put an insurance policy on your life without your consent and you didn't even know about it. It has you somewhere feeling like a prisoner in your own home. So you be mindful somebody that went to the extinct to be able to take away somebody's freedom, even if it was in their own home. Okay. Then you gotta be mindful how deep something may go when it comes to somebody who got out of jail early, but they on house arrest. Something could definitely deal with house arrest. Something could definitely deal with somebody who got out of jail and is currently serving the rest of their time at home. And then others you guys know. Somebody wanted somebody to feel like a prisoner in their own home. Somebody wanted to push somebody to a place of fear to limit them from being seen by the world, because this is sad. So somebody resilient. Is that resilient? I'm still Virgo. I'm still trying to go back to the beginning and think about what that word is. Sometimes if y'all feel like it, okay, I ain't gonna stunt. If you feel like it, put it in the comment. I really want to know, because I feel like as soon as I see it, I'm like, I knew it. Because it feel like it's just simply on the tip of my tongue. I just can't. It's so much coming to my mind. And before I spend too much time and create confusion in y'all message trying to think of that one word, I'd rather just move forward. But it's definitely a sense of resilience here. Like somebody has an energy of like resilience. If that ain't the word. So let's see. I just feel like somebody intentionally did something with the intention for you guys not to become concerned about somebody. And it feels like for somebody, that's somebody you got a whole lot of love for. Or be mindful if it's vice versa. If somebody has a whole lot of love for you. Okay. Now something could definitely deal with somebody love them. Okay, you be mindful somebody that somebody was actually dating was coming back giving you half truths and to get you to ignore their involvement in something or just that. Somebody may have not even came back and confirmed or told you how somebody was, like what somebody was going through, because it was intended to leave you completely unaware of the situation somebody left somebody in. Yeah, we got fame coming out. I told you somebody was meant to be famous. Or when somebody walks in the room, they have an energy that pulls a lot of people to them. This is like the maybe on somebody really try to dim somebody's light. Okay, and we got Leo coming out. So be mindful something to deal with somebody connected to a Leo. Or what may have happened when somebody turned the connection they had to a Leo down, baby. How far they went out their way to bring somebody down. But then no, just be mindful somebody. You may have messages in Leo reading. Okay. I also see fast cash. And we got promotion. So be mindful of the choice that Leo may have made when they was demoted. Okay? But those of you guys, it's almost like somebody definitely try to sabotage somebody else's success. It's okay, because somebody is loved by the universe. It don't matter what's going on here. Somebody is loved by the universe, where the universe is about to lift somebody up in the position that they actually supposed to be in. Because it feels like the attack that somebody's been going through is people trying to attack somebody and then creating confusion and illusions around something so that the people somebody do have that love them won't even become concerned about why somebody's going through what they're going through. They don't know what's going on with this fast cash, or if somebody got a fast cash mentality, or they just money hungry. And others guys know somebody level up is going to happen like fast. Okay. Or somebody's finna do just that. For some of y'all, be mindful of somebody that gifts you some type of funds, because now it's like they didn't know you was going through something. They didn't know something was as big as it was. Okay. Yeah, now I see run up, get done up. Okay. Somebody want to fight somebody. Okay. And it don't got to deal with somebody actually want to fight somebody. For some of y'all, this is just an attack that somebody's been constantly being handed. Like, it really feels like somebody, whenever they say true to who they are, this is the constant attack somebody constantly repeats. It's people trying to attack them. And if you think about run up, get done up, just feel like somebody is used to people like ganging up on them. Then those guys, no, you be mindful of somebody trying to pay somebody here to go do something to some damn body. Because once again, somebody's going out their way to try to humble some damn body. They want somebody to just... Now you know what this feel like? Somebody's pretty. Because these type of people that boy, I'm trying to tell you, these type of people, they only want to send somebody to fight you so they can mess your face up. Like, at this point, it's not even about somebody's energy. This is somebody's beauty. This is how somebody looks. It's okay, because somebody about to go ahead and get their... They finna go chase their bag. Okay, somebody finna leap away from a situation in peace. Okay, now be mindful if it's at the hands of somebody that chooses. They definitely genuinely love somebody, and they definitely want to see somebody go somewhere in life. Be mindful that now that somebody know your truth, Virgos, they definitely finna reach out and possibly help you, and it's definitely being done from a genuine place. But you be mindful of this universe, because something's about to clear some type of path for you to be able to get ahead. Okay, and if somebody is dealing with some type of lack in a home situation, baby, something's about to clear your way still. You have to be able to go do something here that's going to help you protect your own stability. Okay. But no, others, you guys know, somebody's trying to pay somebody at this point. It feels like it's all about somebody's face. You got to think about the card. This area that's coming out on is somebody's face. Somebody wants to mess up somebody's face. So somebody has to be attractive or beautiful. That's crazy. Like, people are just weird, bro. Like, at this point, flag or no flag, I'm posting. Like, at this point, for some of y'all, whatever I'm trying to tell you, for some of y'all, somebody's perspective of their own friends finna change. And whatever somebody's own friends did to them, they can't run from it either. Yeah, because at this point, somebody paid somebody to attack somebody, or somebody currently is paying somebody to run up on some damn body. Okay, and when something happens, somebody get them a lawyer too. When somebody find out how long back something goes, you definitely got yourself a lawsuit. Because this is somebody at this point, you can sue somebody for defamation of character a lot in this situation here. You got people playing with people's money, all type of stuff. Play with somebody's money, shorten your money, Virgo, so you can be able just to be purposely behind on your rent. Like somebody was dabbling out of somebody's check, probably cutting hours. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. And this, once again, somebody don't know what somebody already been through. Look like every time somebody come around people, this is what they try to put them through. And it's all because somebody's not just a beautiful person, they got a beautiful energy. But that's why I said somebody had no right to come into somebody's life and do something here. Because they hadn't known what somebody had already been through. Somebody had already been through dealing with this with people. Possibly from their own past friends. So we got pothead coming out. Somebody definitely smoke a lot. Somebody definitely smoke a lot. Ooh, I just said something about jealousy and Scorpio reading. Y'all get envy. I just literally ended Scorpio reading saying that these are the two most dangerous emotions you can have somebody moving behind. Envy and jealousy, because jealousy over there in Scorpio reading is something, that's why doppelganger showed up so hard in their reading, because somebody just want to be somebody. But envy showing up in y'all, this is somebody don't even got to want the life you have. They don't even got to want to be you. They just want to make sure you don't have it. This is a lot more dangerous than Scorpio reading. And that's why somebody's paying somebody to run up on somebody and attack somebody. Because now I see why it's going further than what the energy in Scorpio reading went is, because now somebody dealing with somebody's envy. So it's some bullies. We're going to take them on out, because all of them going to get hit with that corner. Trying to sacrifice some damn body. Here you go. It's showing up. And somebody came and act like they want they damn hurt them to play on somebody's top. And I don't know how significant somebody's own family is, but Lord forbid. And what did I say this all about? Okay. Confirmation is key. I told you in this be connection, somebody making out to be delusional. Somebody definitely finna go to Scorpio, because I said it all through Scorpio. Somebody calling somebody crazy, it's okay. Watch this. I don't know what's going on with this drug dealer and how they abuse their power. Possibly just that since somebody, I'm not going there. We ain't going there. So, hey, Virgo, we ain't going there. My own family could be involved, okay? And it could be just that somebody don't know that this was somebody's so-called friends did. Okay, well somebody dealt with it from their family first. Got to think about it. Things how they say it when we grow up, and even just say how your child responds in society. Okay, or how that adult happen, or how that adult carries themselves in society. Everything starts at home. Something started with somebody's own family first. So to run across some friends that somebody thought was their friends and they did the same thing from a place of trying to humble somebody, didn't even know their family was first. Yeah, think about it. Most people, they say what? Loyalty is to who? Family. Okay, but cool. Somebody's family did it to them first. You know, as you guys know, somebody came in somebody's life, act like they wanted their hair done and play on somebody's psychological intelligence. And then probably try to do just that. The minute somebody caught on, was like, I think you on some bullshit too. Oh, Virgo delusional. Okay, cool. They was in on it too. Somebody was sent to get close to somebody was just that. Somebody could definitely do her. Okay, well they was sent somebody as just that. Somebody only asked somebody to do their hair because they was coming in to help somebody. If some of y'all, Lord forbid, they own their family. Okay, but we got some bullies here. Definitely got some bullies here, baby. Somebody's definitely been being bullied. And maybe somebody has been dealing with this since their childhood. And it's because of who they are and how they look, and it's messed up. But y'all just know somebody currently is paying somebody here to mess up somebody's face. That's all it's about. So this somebody definitely gonna try to jump some damn body. Definitely gonna have to jump somebody. And for some of y'all, that's not even gonna happen. But something that's heavily significant about divine intervention. Heavily. And for some of y'all, that's the crazy part. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody think they're gonna run up on somebody, the law probably finna run up on them. How about that? Okay, because we got forgiveness coming out. And for some of y'all, that's what somebody's dealing with, is very hateful ass people. Very hateful. These are people that hold in resentment, all type of stuff. So they can't see the beauty in you if they ain't even let go. Like, no. Yeah, think about it. Forgiveness is what allows you to move freely. It allows you to be this energy. You see what I'm saying? It allows you to let go of things. Move on to the next day. Stay above. This lets you be that. When you don't hold with other people's choices, how I say it's crazy. Say forgive them for they don't know not what they do. And y'all know I'm spiritual. But I'll never forget how I grew up in church. So some things just stay with me. And this is what your energy feels like, Virgos. You're the type of person that you can stay, you can rise above, because the fact that somebody's already been going through something, they already know. They know certain energies when they see them show up in their energy, because they've already experienced this same energy. It's not about the people that's doing this. It's about the energy of deceit, the energy of envy, the energy of jealousy, the energy of bitterness, because that is the opposite of this. So you be mindful of what's going on with somebody, because they deal with a bitter connection, trying to bring somebody down. Okay, cool. Because that's why it's in reverse. Somebody's bitter from something that happened to them. I don't know. It may be the confusion on the end of somebody. It may just that they projecting something onto somebody else that they need to be looking at themselves. Because at this point, somebody definitely needs self-love. Because I don't know. We over it though. Come on, let's move forward, baby. Yeah, because I'm telling you, just wait. Something about to be cut out, Virgos. You may be just that cutting off smoking, baby. I don't know, you may be cutting off somebody that smoke a lot of weed, but I feel like you could be just cutting off smoking, because that could also be what's keeping somebody confused with what's going on. They be high. Don't be honest. Somebody didn't come aware of something because they high. They be high. Somebody smoke a lot of weed. And you be mindful though, because I did say drug dealer. So you be mindful of somebody to feed a habit that you got, and you don't understand on the back end they doing something that play a role in keeping you confused, because the more they giving you something, and the more it's like somebody to give you credit, Virgo. That's what this is. So we did have that work energy, so be mindful of somebody that's actually doing something at work, because now this feels like somebody got the same payday, they know when you get paid, that's why they upfront you. But then you be mindful to get behind on your own shit, because you ain't realizing the strategy somebody's pulling on you. It's for you to exhaust your funds. It's just that they don't give it to you, you just wait to payday, and they hit you with their price. Or you really gonna cut somebody off. It just look like somebody that at the last minute gonna add interest. And for some of y'all, it ain't gotta be just that. It's just the fact that somebody rent may be due at the same time as payday, and somebody gotta turn around and give somebody some money. for something that they've been getting on credit from somebody. And they see just then that they short on rent, and they realize just that, nah, if I keep going down this route, I'm cool. Because at this point, I feel like somebody's only giving somebody credit because something deals with some type of plan. Like, so you be mindful that you're not somewhere mirroring somebody at this point, Virgo. You ask your angels, baby. You may see something with your own two eyes. Something may show up right in your front of your face. And it feel like somebody here definitely gonna resonate with somebody who is fronting them. If somebody, they benefit from fronting you because they befriending you in a way, and the whole time you don't even know what they got somebody else somewhere going through. That's what. So you may be the loyal connection in somebody's life. But it look like somebody definitely fronting somebody, and to have pothead out here, that's somebody who smokes a lot. You gotta smoke a whole lot for this. Card to be showing up. So you be mindful of somebody. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody gives somebody as much as they give somebody, because I'm trying to tell you when somebody really catch on to something. And it's to be somebody they simply love to smoke weed. Fine. I'm not here to knock. I'm definitely not here to judge. But you be mindful of receiving something from somebody that's so bitter and angry. Okay. That they only doing something from a place of trying to cause you to stay high so you can be least concerned about something that I don't know if it's an attack on you or it's an attack on somebody that is very loyal to you. Like, you have a very significant connection to somebody else. Okay. And for everybody, it ain't about no marijuana. Okay. Some of you just finna just realize that somebody wasn't confused, or maybe you've been confused because you've been hearing stuff from different people. Okay. Maybe somebody told you just that somebody was delusional. Definitely in the last few months, somebody definitely been making somebody out to see delusional. And somebody for the last few months been trying to plot on somebody. That's why I said somebody at this point feels like a prisoner in their own home. Because the thing about this, somebody already know. They got third eye clarity. This is somebody who will turn around and have a dream of being jumped. It's a Virgo in real life that I told it was 3 girls in front of me finna jump me. That Virgo sat there. Something happened to her wrist at that time, and I said this, that 3 girls tried to jump me, and the friend that I had there couldn't help me because something was wrong with her. It wasn't that she couldn't help. It's that she literally physically couldn't help. It's a Virgo. To this day, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up watching this message. They can sit there and press like if you do. If you notice you. It's a Virgo. I told that dream to. She sat there. Her wrist is what was messed up. She couldn't help me even if she tried. But she sat there and watched something I dreamed, reached out with my hand and communicated to her. She watched it unfold in front of both of us. And even told a third party that, hey, stop this. You gotta stop this. She dreamed this and told me. So if somebody think they're not dealing with somebody here, that the universe will do just that. Send them as divine intervention, a dream. To help somebody see that somebody only want to fight somebody to mess up their face from being envious. Then you be mindful. Because that's making somebody at this point feel like a prisoner in their own home. And for somebody, that's exactly why somebody wanted somebody to lose their stability. Because if somebody already smart enough to not come out the house and know how to move, and know when to move, and how to move, and where to move, then you dealing with somebody who needed somebody to be homeless at this point, because they know they're dealing with a true divine being. And for somebody that's been going on for the last couple of months. Okay? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go ahead and look at it. I was for sure say somebody's plan been compromised anyways, or somebody's plan just got compromised. Anywho, I don't know what's going on with this Leo. I really don't. Okay, but y'all may want to go to Leo message, because over there somebody definitely a thief trying to swap destinies with a true divine being. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up off y'all reading Virgo, because I can't stop. I'm gonna go ahead and finish leaving for the night, and I'm trying to tell you, me and my daughter finna have a ball. It's just as much as people think they're making you a prisoner in your own home. You be mindful of what I said in Sagittarius reading, baby. Because baby, some of us, this ain't nobody's first rodeo. Some people, it's not their first rodeo. But we've been decorated this whole house, baby. I'm trying to tell you, be jumping over the couch playing a whole while. I don't know. We'll do something. Okay. But just wait, Virgos. You're going to find out something that I'm trying to tell you is going to show up in your own. You're going to see it. You're going to see something. Okay. And I hope if that Virgo that I'm talking about is watching this message, you definitely like this video. Because you never know who else's confirmation it may be. Okay. Because, baby, I'm not. Like, no. Nobody got no reason to be making up shit. That girl watched that stuff before, right in front of her, me, her mama, and the 3 girls that were trying to jump me. And the ex-husband I was with at the time. So, you be mindful of something. Okay. But that's what I have for you guys, Virgos. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Okay, that's my confirmation. Because as soon as I said I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, I was thinking in my head, I hope it posts. Okay, I hope they don't flag it. That's my confirmation of what I said already. If they flag it or not, it's posted.